Hey guys, what's going on? Niven's here. Time for your weekly rock wind-up, the Halloween edition. First and foremost, of course, congratulations once again to the Kansas City Royals for making it not only into the playoffs for the first time in 29 years, but going all the way to the goddamn World Series and being just 90 feet short of tying it up. And who knows what would have happened then. I think that given the age of the team and the excitement that the city was reborn with, I think next year is going to be pretty exciting for our beloved boys in blue. And also hats off to Sporting KC. They got defeated last evening, however, in the playoffs. But again, making it another year in a row. Congratulations to both squads. And now into some rock and roll, it seems that Foxy Shazam are going to call it quits for now. They've been around for about 10 years. You may remember seeing those guys in action when they opened up for Slash a year or two ago. And definitely one of the more wild bands on stage, just in terms of when you got done watching their set, you went, what was that? That was awesome. Or even more perplexed. So obviously being on the road and gigging, it's a pretty hardcore deal. But they're saying that it's not completely quits, just quits for now. Guns N' Roses making some waves again this week. Keyboardist Dizzy Reed saying they are very close to finishing work on a new album. Of course, it won't take nearly as long as Chinese Democracy did to come out. And Duff McKagan, former bassist for GNR, saying he'll never rule out not going back, or I guess never say never, basically, is what he's saying. And when asked recently about maybe going back in with Guns or doing some work with Guns N' Roses. Of course, Duff has done a few shows with them, although it was just kind of like a pop in, say hi, do some things. If he does rejoin the band, then you got to look at a whole new, questions are being raised on, does this mean that there's going to be some sort of original lineup reunion? Until all that happens, know this much: Guns N' Roses supposedly kicking out some new stuff soon. And speaking of new stuff, of course, Nickelback going to be kicking out some new stuff later on in November, No Fixed Address. And on Wednesday, they'll be making a major announcement, the House of Blues out in Los Angeles. One will only assume then that this means some sort of tour. Once we get a date, we'll let you know. And it was announced this week that the mighty Metallica are going to be doing a week-long stint on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, obviously taking a little chapter from Dave Grohl and company, Foo Fighters, when they just ponied up with Letterman. Now on to new music announcements this week. Metallica talking about doing a deluxe edition for their first two albums, Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning, and they want fan videos, photos. Granted, this is the mid to late 80s, so the idea of maybe getting some fan video might be hard to do, but whatever you might have had, maybe you snuck in a camera, maybe you got some pictures, maybe you snuck in a Walkman with a microphone and got some audio, make sure you submit it to submissions@metclub.com. Hailstorm doing a vinyl edition for their covers EP that came out a little while back. Reanimate, the covers collection, will be out December 2nd. Blood, Stone, and Diamonds, the new work from Machine Head. There's been a couple of tracks that have surfaced already. That'll be out November the 10th. Stone Sour finally announcing the title for their covers album, Meanwhile in Burbank, which is supposed to be out sometime next year. Napalm Death going to drop their 15th album, Apex Predator, Easy Meat, on January 27th of 2015, believe it or not. And on the 24th of November, this is pretty exciting stuff, Soundgarden going to be releasing the long-awaited 3-CD rarities collection, Echo of Miles, Scattered Tracks Across the Path. So there you go. It's got 7 unreleased tracks in a brand new recording of Storm. So there you go. I am Nivens. Thanks so much for tuning into your weekly rock wind-up. Have a great Halloween this evening, doing whatever it is you do, taking the kids out trick-or-treating, all that kind of stuff. Be smart, be safe. Peace. See? It's gone. I feel so... I do have a little bit of stubble. I have a little bit of stubble left. I'll send you the picture. I'll send you the picture of it. It's just a pile. It looks like a big giant pile of like Bigfoot pubes.